second straight week, I think I was pretty accurate to say we were going to see some pretty surprising results. And did we get a good number of them? Round 20 was, was a very interesting one for many reasons. But without wasting much time, let's get into the major talking points from the weekend. And starting with you, Victor, after the results this weekend, Arsenal are now 6 points clear at the top of the Premier League table. Is it still too early, in your opinion, to say Arsenal might go all the way this season?
You probably won't like the answer. Yes, I believe it is still early. There's still 18 games to play, 54 points to play for. By the looks of it, Villa are not letting up. Though they might push harder for the Europa League than the Prem, their chances are better there. City will still be there late into the season, I'm sure. Arsenal, what they need to do is to control games better. The only one in recent memory where they were truly in control was the win against Villa. Everything else had a healthy helping of luck. They might still win it, absolutely, but I think it would be very wrong to believe that they already have.
Okay, we'll wait and see how that one happens. And over to you, Max. In opposite fashion to Arsenal, Manchester City dropped points to Chelsea in disappointing fashion, late goal in stoppage time, and they could not respond. And that means they are now 6 points behind Arsenal. I remember just in one of our videos a couple of weeks ago when it was just 2 points, we all sort of agreed that City were favourites to win the league at the time. So do you still share those sentiments that City are favourites now that they are 6 points behind Arsenal?
Well, I wouldn't say that now they're the favorites, but basically they still needed, even before the draw, to win against Arsenal and wait Arsenal to lose points. So basically it stands. But now it wouldn't help if Arsenal draw with someone. You need to win Arsenal and wait them to lose. So it's a bit harder for Man City. But we all know Arsenal that like to bottle the title run, so we can still end up seeing Man City climb with the trophy.
Right, we'll see about that. And back to you, Victor. After what seemed like 100 years, Wolves finally recorded their first win of the season, convincingly though, 3-0 win over West Ham. We have to give them that it was rather convincing. But the question here is, Victor, what do you think that win can do for them between now and the end of the season?
Absolutely nothing. I mean, they are still going down and they're going to land in the championship with a very loud thud. Besides, it's not like they won against a serious team. With all due respect to West Ham, they're just almost just as terrible as Wolves and Burnley. I don't think there's any scenario in which Wolves saves themselves. Not even Sam Allardyce can work any miracles here. They just might get to 12 points and not be the worst team in Prem history to overtake Derby County. But even that, I don't think is happening.
Fair enough. We'll wait and see how that happens. And back to you, Max. Liverpool dropped points to Fulham in disappointing fashion, just like City. Late goal. Liverpool scored a late goal, and they considered a late goal of their own, and that means they have now recorded back-to-back draws. So there's two questions here. Why do you think Liverpool cannot find some consistency? And what do we think about Reed's equalizer against Liverpool? Is that the potential goal of the season so far?
I mean, yeah, I watched it like a couple of hours ago, and it was most likely this is the goal of the season already. And for the Liverpool in general, I just don't see what game style they play in, because from game to game it seemed different for them. And when you change players so often, and then you have the controversy between Slot and Salah, the whole thing about and around Liverpool at the moment just feel strange to me, because we didn't usually used to see these things happen with Liverpool. I expect that around Chelsea, United, maybe even City, but definitely not around Liverpool. So this is probably the most reason.
Fair point. And just on a final note for this video, Victor, we were considering Aston Villa as, the shock title challengers, but now that they've actually gone level on points with City in second place, if we still consider City actual title challengers to Arsenal, can we also say that now Aston Villa should also realistically be thinking about the title too?
Sure, why not? I for one cannot imagine them actually winning it, as nice as that would be, right? But there's no harm in trying. I mean, they might want to think about one or two smart additions this transfer window, just so that they have the depth to cope with both a title challenge and a deep run in Europe. But other than that, yes, absolutely, go for it.
Yeah, fair enough. And those were the best talking points from round 20. It was definitely exciting, definitely interesting with some nice results as well. But just like Victor said, we've still got a lot of football, 18 games to be played. So that means a lot can still happen. But as usual, we'll be here to discuss all the best bits, all the latest developments, and all the best talking points as they happen.